Hi everyone. One of the main questions that I get asked about all the time with Share My Smile is, why did I start Share My Smile? What got me into and interested in foster care, and kind of how we all started. So when I was growing up, my aunt and uncle, Cindy and Fred, did foster care for most of my childhood from what I can remember. And there was a time when I was in middle school that they were adopting 6 kiddos, and they had one kiddo in their home that was not eligible for adoption but had been with in their household for 4 years, and he just become a really big part of our family. And for whatever reason, he was not able to stay in the home if they were going to go through with this adoption. So my parents decided to become foster parents to take that little boy in and have him stay in the family. And I was in 7th or 8th grade at that time, and it was just a really gigantic learning experience for me. I got to babysit a lot and kind of get to know him really closely. He was the same age as my biological brother. They even looked alike. My sister and I probably looked like the outcasts. We didn't have red hair, but my brother, foster brother, and my parents did, so that was always funny. But through that experience, I just learned a lot about how foster care works, the pros, the cons, all the things. And unfortunately, in the long run, our family wasn't able to keep him in our home for some very specific and concerning safety reasons. And as I got older, I just grew this passion for foster care because of that. I just had this really huge desire to meet the need of foster families that I saw was lacking in the kiddos that came through my aunt and uncle's home, specifically my foster brother, just because I had that hands-on experience with him being in our household. So each of the programs for Share My Smile is designed specifically with him in mind. Our backpack program is more than just a bag full of necessities, hygienic supplies, and care items for these kiddos. It's a brand new bag. It's a fresh start in my mind and in our philosophy. When my foster brother lived with us, he came with the same bag that he had packed, a dozen other times in homes before the age of 7. And I have a distinct memory of him going on vacation with us, and things just weren't the same after that vacation. And, in hindsight, with my awareness and knowledge about trauma and attachment, I believe thoroughly that he thought that he was being moved to another home during that vacation. And I can only imagine how traumatizing that whole trip had to have felt for him. And so our bags symbolize a fresh start and something to call their own as well. And many of you probably know that some kids don't come with a bag at all. They come with what's on their back, or maybe a trash bag full of supplies. And we want to give them something that's theirs. Our birthday program provides birthday services to all of the children in the home. Birthdays have always been a big part of my family's celebrations, and a lot of the foster kiddos that I met had never experienced celebrating their birthday, and that was really sad for me to know that that was someone else's truth, that they didn't get to celebrate their birthday, and in some cases didn't even know their birthday. So our goal is to help our kiddos feel special and let them know that they are loved and important on their birthday. And our Operation Holiday Smiles program is kind of that same theme from the birthday program, that some kids just don't experience holidays when they've been through so many different foster care placements, or just one, even if their bio family wasn't in a place to provide that for them, or for whatever reason they just hadn't experienced a holiday. So we have Operation Holiday Smiles to provide that holiday spirit and holiday joy for them. So each of our 3 programs are really tailored to my very individualized experience with growing up around foster care. And we provide family strengthening events. I've learned over the years that it's really important for the foster and adoptive community, as parents, as children, as alumni, to be able to connect and get together and have connection with each other, because it's a really unique and sometimes isolating community, and that's important. So our family strengthening events allow our families to come together and be in company with those that have experienced it, that get it, and can be a support to each other. So that is the core of our programming. That's why I started the program, and that is the heart of what has driven us to today.